Okay, guys, so I have a special video for you guys. Today I'm going to introduce Daryl in the UK. He is the one who sent me the. Hey, Kim. He is the one who sent me the locks that I was going to post in the remember the package opening from the UK. Stop that. He sent me actually two packages. In the meantime, I did not get a chance to upload. I've got the video, but I hadn't uploaded it. He sent me more mortise locks. But in the meantime, we sent him a package, and it got lost in Ireland. It got delivered, tried to get delivered to somebody in Ireland for some reason, and I guess because U.S. doesn't understand. I mean, it did get that close, but eventually it made it to him. So what he did, we were going back and forth on the email, and he had said that he wanted to do a video opening and just email me the file so that I could put it on my channel. So what I'm going to do, I was first going to do my packing and then his unpacking, but now I'm going to go ahead and introduce you to Daryl and his wife Carole, who's not in the video. I'm assuming she's behind the camera. I thought I saw the camera move a little bit. Think she was being a camera woman?
You know, us women, we're behind the scenes, so
Yeah.
there's no telling.
So anyway, here is Daryl doing his unpacking, and then after that, I'm going to post my actual packing of it to both explain why I sent certain things. Cool hair.
You think I feel?
Yeah, I know, right? My video I'll post after his opening video. A lot of you guys in the U.S. will recognize some of the stuff, but he nailed it on a couple of things, and Reddit seemed to have nailed it on the cinnamon candies. But here is Daryl. Everybody, Daryl, everybody, meet. And he's going to unpack it, and then I'm going to show my packing, which is a 24-minute video, but I kind of explain why I sent some of those things to him. So here we go. Everybody, here's Daryl from the UK, Devon and Cornwall locksmiths.
Hi Jason, thanks very much for sending the parcels, much appreciated. Actually arrived at last after having been to Ireland first and been out for a ride 3 days running and not been delivered for some reason. Anyway, let's start by cutting it open, hopefully without cutting myself in the process. Right, well, it's a very full box, very nice. Right, what have we got here? Beef jerky, that's very nice, I like that. I lived in South Africa for a while. That's the same as biltong, as they call it in South Africa. It's very nice. What else have we got here? Oh, a savoury sausage. We have something like this called pepperami over here in the UK. Very nice. And what we've got here? Oh, spicy peanuts. Again, you must know something. You must be psychic. You know what I like, nuts. And they're honey roast nuts, like those as well. You haven't been speaking to Carol by any chance, have you, the wife? And boiled sweets, as we call them. Yep. Very nice too, thank you very much. We've got a box in a box here. Let's have a look at that first, shall we? What we got in here? Lay's. Right. I think you call these chips. We call these French fries. I think you call them French. We call chips in the UK French fry. What you call French fries. So, but yeah, very nice. Sweet and sour cream and onion, very nice too. Another thing I like. What we got here? Air bear heads. Obviously, sweets I haven't obviously seen. More boiled type sweets, I think. Lemon candy, very nice too. Cinnamon. Again, I'm very fond of cinnamon. Rainbow sweets. Again, very nice. What we got here? Giant chewy tarts. Very nice. Put that out of the way. Right, let's have a look what we've got in the box now. What we've got here. Well, now that is really nice. That's a solid, what I'd call a crystal doorknob. That is very nice, especially if you've got an older house, you know, sort of Victorian or whatever. But that is really nice, very heavy as well. I mean, solid piece of glass. I've seen you with these in your shop on the videos. That's what we got here. Feels like a mug, and it is very nice too. A mug of Mississippi. I've been all over America, but I must admit I haven't been to Mississippi. So one day hopefully we'll come and visit and see you. And a Mississippi badge, very nice. Thank you again for that. Right, what do we got here? Oh, it's heavy. Now we're talking. I know you're not into picking locks other than if you're being paid for it. I'm like that as well, but I must admit I do like picking locks. Keeps your hand in. Just looking at the locks we've got here. These are obviously what we call rim cylinders. Slug, I've heard of that. Obviously, mate, I think it's one of your main brands. We don't have it over here. Welch, don't think we have that over here either. Medico, yes, you do get that over here. Not often, but we do get that. These types of cylinders we tend to use on aluminium shop doors, which I imagine is what you mainly do. Corbin, we do have Corbin over here, definitely. But it's nice looking at, again Corbin, it's nice looking at locks that we don't have, in the UK, which I dare say is why you like the mortar stop cylinders. You don't really do much in the way of mortise locks in America. Again, that's got no name on it, but again, a screw-in rim cylinder. These we don't really have in the UK because I assume this is the cylinder, having looked at your videos, that goes inside the, the knob locks. We do have them occasionally. Some people like Yale do make them, but they're not that common, over here. What's that? Quickset. Again, we don't have that over here, but I know that's one of your main brands in the US. That looks an unusual. Looks a bit like this one, so I assume looking at it, it would come out of either a knob or maybe it comes out of a lever handle. I don't know, but it looks that sort of lock. Of course, I could be totally wrong. These are all screw-in rim cylinders. I know these are a bit more unusual, these best ones with the sort of double part there. We don't have anything like that over here that I'm aware of. Oh, right, we've got master padlock. We do have some master padlocks over here. And this says commercial, so I know that ours don't say that, they're just black and just says master on there. Very nice, thank you. And what else we got there? Oh, American. I see quite a lot of these padlocks on the videos that people put on YouTube, but I've never had one, so I have now. It's very nice, thank you. What else we got here? We have a electronic screwdriver. That's very nice, thank you. That'll be useful, I assume, for undoing these screws and things in the backs of the locks in order to take them apart. Very nice, thank you very much. And here we have a combination lock. I assume looking at this comes off of something like, if I was to hazard a guess, maybe the lockers that children have at school, to keep their books and things in. Over here where they just tend to have cheap cam locks on their lockers, but I assume that's what it's off of, either or a cabinet of some sort, but probably a school. What else have we got here? Oh. Another lock. This looks a bit more special because you've got a I assume that must do something to try insert or click. Oh right, I'll certainly give that a go sometime. That's obviously a special tool that goes with the it's a smart key. I've heard of that. I assume this is one of those locks where you can change the pinning of the lock without actually repinning it. I assume you use this somehow, which I'll read the instructions on there, so you can then change it to something different. You have to tell me if I'm right on that, but I think I've seen that done on some of the videos. It's very interesting to say because we certainly don't have anything like that over here. Definitely not. What have we got now? Another bag of goodies here. Let's have a look. Empty the table here. Right. That's obviously obviously a cam switch. Obviously an old switch or something. This again, it looks a bit like something come off a. Maybe again a lever handle or not, but it's bigger than the other one that was here, I think. Yeah, much bigger. So maybe it's a bigger handle. Again, I haven't seen anything like that over here. And again, another one. And so you'll have to let me know whether I'm right or not, whether these are from handles or handles. Knob locks, should I say. That's I'm pretty sure I was off, looking at it's off a knob. Very nice. Now that is an unusual key. Definitely. I'd love to see the lock that comes out of. Very unusual. Obviously a mortise lock, I assume, of some sort, but and it's very heavy. Again, some more knob lock inserts. Got in here. USA keyring, very nice, thank you. What have we got here? Oh, that's a cam lock. That's the sort of thing I was saying that the kids have on their lockers at school. Whereas I think that's what you use this for instead. Be my guess anyway. Get some more screw-in rim cylinders. Baldwin, I've heard that make, but again we don't have that over here at all. And last but not least, looks like pinning kit, so I can pin some of the locks to that key number, I assume, those key numbers. I think we're like you, we have the pinning kits, so I'll pin up my own cylinders, but they tend to be Euro cylinders or rim cylinders. But I can't do it as quick as you do it, because it's not something we do every day over here. A lot of the time most people don't rekey, they just change the whole lock. I tend to use the pinning when people want suites of locks, master key, that sort of thing. Yeah, anyway, that is marvellous, Jason. I really appreciate it, and I'm really grateful for what you've done, and hopefully we'll see you sometime in the future. And at least I know you're going to be putting a video out of you packing this up, so at least your subs can see from the other side of the world it being opened. Anyway, stay well. Cheers.
Again, Daryl, he nailed it on the cylinders as far as what they go in. I didn't want to send, there was obviously not enough room in the box to send like a whole doorknob, so sorry about that. I wanted to put like, a whole Schlage knob in there, but I just kind of ran out of room. Kind of went overboard with the candy, but according to Reddit, y'all can't get a lot of that type of stuff, or it's really expensive to get it. So that's why I put the candy in there. They ended up just running out of room, but in the future we'll send you other stuff.
The candy's better than the locks. Well, I would think that the candy.
Yeah, well,
would be
that's
better
what
than
you
the
think,
locks,
yeah.
but,
But Carole probably thinks so too.
Well,
She's
great
probably
women.
like, oh, cool.
That's us.
Yeah, great woman. So anyway, here is my packing video and an explanation of why I sent certain things representing US locks. So here we go with that. All right, y'all. So this is kind of a reverse unboxing. I'm gonna send this to my buddy Daryl and his wife Carole and his son in the UK who sent me that box earlier. And I told him that I would send him out some cool stuff too. And I'm not gonna package, I'm gonna have to package all this up, but since he doesn't do videos really, I wanted to show everybody here what I'm gonna send as a representation of US style locks. So let's get started. First off, I'm going to send him a weird camera. Yeah, one of these school locker locks. Very American, I believe, with the combo and the control key and the extra combos so that he can reset it however he wants. A standard storefront cylinder, Yale keyway, one of the cheapy ones that comes with, you know, stock doors. And he wanted his son to have some of these locks and check out some of these locks. So really, you know, this is kind of like ridiculous. This is one of the cheapy cylinders that pretty much comes with doors. These are a dime a dozen, but the point is to show, number one, this is a Yale keyway, and they use a lot of Yale keyway, so they could actually make keys for that. But the point is to show here different levels of American nonsense. Here's a LA keyway, because Sergeant LA is one of the more common ones. This one's got a fairly cool bitting on it, and this is goes in a knob. Yep, this goes in a lever handle. So there's that. And I'm hoping beyond all hope that I'm able to get this. Here we have some cool stuff. We have a old Medico that is part of my old stuff. The bitting is not that big of a deal, but in case they've never seen the angled cuts on a Medico, the key works okay. Not my doing. This is just old stock that I had sitting around. Here we have a key mark. This is off of a job. Key mark's got that crazy veered off keyway. Presumably, if he is able to, he could pick it and pull the core out if he gets it to control. No keys for it because I do not do key mark. And here we have another. I have several of these. This is a switch lock that probably might, no, the pin's broken. But again, a Medico. This is a little bit smaller format Medico. There's our key. It's got like straight angle, lots of angles in there, so, and a strong spring, so that one might be tough to deal with. And again, another cheapy cylinder, just a Schlage keyway cylinder. Put that over here next to this, just to show that's the two, like when we have to go into commercial storefront doors and it's not upgraded, this is one of the two things that we are dealing with. All right, we're gonna go antiques. I've got an antique Welch. This is a circa 60s era lot. I'm gonna bust out, I'm gonna send him some really cool stuff. This is one of a few Corbin master rings, old school. This is definitely a collector's item in some circles. And it is a master ring. You can tell that by pulling the key out, and you can see the core wiggling up here too. Some cylinders are this big, but they're actually not master ring. They're just big to fit in locks that are built for master ring cylinders like this, but they don't necessarily need it to be master ring. So there was the master ring style, and there was the non-master ring similar. This is master ring. I don't have a whole lot of experience with these, thank God. Okay, here's a Kwikset. I'm sending him a Kwikset Smart Key with the tool because it makes a great little poker. And this one didn't have keys, so I went ahead and reset it for him, but I just wanted him, I sent him, you know, 2 sets of keys so that he could change it around if he wanted to. You can attempt to pick it. It's not a Gen 3, it is a Gen 2. The Generation 3 ones are definitely way harder to pick. All right, this is kind of new to our market, Hagar brand. We've started seeing these a lot more and more, so this is gonna be a common pick. I've seen on both 5-pin and 6-pin. This particular one's 5 drilled for 6, so the 6 is empty. But this is no, no security pins or anything in these, but this is going to be one of the big get called out because the door to the office got locked, and that's what everybody's using now. So again, in one of my other Hagar videos that I posted right here, hey girl, what's up? What's up, hey girl? Yeah, in that video, I talked about Hagar becoming predominant. We're gonna skip a little bit. I got him one of the new Klein 4-in-1 electronic screwdrivers. This might come in handy for him doing remotes and stuff like that. I don't know, I hadn't studied it a whole lot, but I don't know how their tools are. I know they may have more easy access to German and Wera and stuff like that. I don't know about the availability of that, but either way, it's a gift. It's one of the screwdrivers that I've kind of gotten liking, but yeah, here is a Y2. Again, we talked about the 5/6 cut, so this is a Y1 keyway with 6 cuts, so it's a Y2. This also comes on Yale offshore lever handles. So in addition to the Hagar, these two are the big boys that locksmiths in the United States will be facing for the rest of our natural life. Now we're going to jump back in time a little bit to a Schlage B160 deadbolt. You might have seen me talk about these in other videos. I'm not going to link it, but I talk a lot about Schlage. I've got hundreds of these types of cylinders. This is the outer cylinder to a deadbolt. You could unscrew this. I might have to reduce weight. I'm trying to hit this package right at 20 pounds because it's flat right. I may pull the cylinder out, but I was going to leave it in there so it's a little bit easier to grab. And then along with that, I've also got I've got a bag of keys, and I went ahead and gave him some. I gave y'all some Schlage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just a few of each pin with the driver and some springs and some different keys. In case you want to give a shot at rekeying this, you can key it to a different key, either the bald one or whatever, and have fun changing it. Another from the past, this is a 60s era lock, very popular in the 50s, 60s, adjustable cylinder. You also have an adjustable cylinder video. I'm going to try to link it right here, but if I forget to, then I forgot to. So sorry about that, but you back that screw out and it comes apart. This is a McKinney keyway, so this is basically nowadays is another collector's item stemming from the old school US market. Here we have a Baldwin. Baldwin are very renowned for using 2 and 8 and 2 and 9 next to each other. Very radical bitting, very close tolerances. Baldwins are excellent locks because of the tolerances involved. So that is a mortise cylinder. It goes in a mortise lock that looks like this. Basically, if you're not familiar, this is our mortise lock. I know y'all have the Union skeleton key type, but here's the knob or the thumb thing, and the cylinder screws in up here, and then when you turn the key, it throws the bolt out. In fact, we can't do that because the bolt's broken on this one, but basically when it's in there and you turn the key, it throws that bolt or retracts the latch depending on which lock you're using. Very heavy brass. I had to start watching my weight here. Another special one. It's a Corbin. Yes, Corbin, old school. This will be dated again with the awesome looking keys. Very collectible in our market. This actually also has ball bearings. You can see a little ball tip. If you took this apart, there's little ball bearings, and that is basically to reduce wear. They didn't use them for very long. It's not the same as construction ball bearings. Here's a Schlage mortise cylinder. It pretty much goes right in line. That's a 5-pin. Pretty much goes right in line with the Baldwin mortise cylinder. Two different but very similar things there. Alright, I've got him a Defiant. This is out of a Defiant doorknob. Again, one of the most common things that we have to open. People are like, I know you're not sending a Defiant lock overseas. Yes, because there are low end and high end. We have low end and we have high end. This is going to go over here with the low end. This is your $10 to $12 door lock that people buy at box stores, used on rental houses. In 70% of the rental videos I do, you see me either opening the deadbolt or the door lock. This is the cylinder out of the door lock. No points in any of the whole door lock, but that is the cylinder. Uses a quickset keyway, and just to show you, you know, tolerance and stuff. So in here, I took a Schlage. Actually, I've got two of these. Nope, sorry, I only have one. Well, oh yeah, I do have two. Here is the Schlage F series. This was the original cylinder up until about 2000-ish. Then they switched to this cap springy type cylinder. It uses special pins and wafers. This uses regular. So if you go back to this rekey kit, you could actually rekey, you know, this one as well. Or for that matter, this mortise lock. Or for that matter, this Baldwin mortise lock. So you've got several Schlage variants, or for that matter, this. And this one right here. Spring cap, be gentle with that one. So two different Schlage locks there. Here's one that is a really oddball keyway. This is a Corbin mortise cylinder. And pretty wicked 6-pin key. It's a 3B270 series key, which is all but ridiculously not used. Like, nobody has these cylinders around, so you are gonna get it. There are, you know, as with other things, there's 50 different keyways. One of these could look like the same, but there could be at least 50 different types of key profiles that could go there. Okay, it's kind of weird, but a cam lock, just to show you what our cam locks is typically used on desks. This is one of our common keys, C413A. That's like a key that fits a whole bunch of these. There's 3 common key numbers, and this is one of them. But that's just to show you kind of the simplistic desk locks that we have around here. LSDA deadbolt, you've seen me talk about LSDA. This is a cylinder out of a deadbolt, and it's a 5-pin. You could put in a 6-pin. In fact, I did not send any 6-pin Schlages, so I'm actually going to toss in a couple as well here, in case you want to pin up a 6-pin lock. And we have as a gift a American A1205. Don't know if y'all have any American padlocks, but I'm going to gift you a 1205 padlock with a couple of keys. Brand spanking new. Because I appreciate you taking the time to send us stuff. All right, and on the obverse note, it's going to be a master lock. What you see, and it's in the number 3, it's the number 1. 4-pin, whatever, you will see immediately. If you don't have that kind of crap, that kind of padlock over there you go. There's an example of that. And I got you this. Number 1. This video is kind of long. Jackson, Mississippi button. And got you a teacup. Do y'all drink teas? Or whatever cup. City of Potholes. Jackson, Mississippi. I was trying to find another one, but that one, you know, you watch my videos where I'm driving around and wanging into potholes, so I thought that'd be kind of funny. Last but not least, this is number 3. Number 1 is mine. Number 2 went to another fellow lock guy here in the U.S. I made you your very own crystal ball. We have our own crystal ball over here. I don't know if you've seen it, but it's right here. This is our crystal ball. And I went ahead and imbued it with good thoughts for you and Carol, so that everything works out wonderfully like it will. I have supreme faith in things getting better over there. But that is a Baldwin knob. But I have, like I said, I went ahead and did my crystal ball, imparting my locksmith and my southern, whatever you want to call it, into the properties. My properties have infiltrated that. Here's one that I'm also going to throw in. It's a Schlage Everest, and it has the check pin in the bottom there. If you see it, it'll poke out. So that is a real deal Schlage Everest cylinder. And then I was like, I'm kind of running out of stuff to send, so I'm not going to say that yet. Here's what I am going to send. Ooh. So I did a little YouTubing, or not YouTubing, but Redditing to find out some answers as to some of the stuff that y'all are either unable to get, or it's for such ridiculously priced over there that it's just really not affordable. What? We're gonna pack those very carefully. Don't ask. If you want to ask, then ask Reddit. Because Reddit says that you guys want lemon heads and that you guys want cinnamon stuff. So, and airheads, believe it or not. So hopefully you like candy. Again, I'm not going to send chocolate because literally I can't. It won't make it out of the United States. It won't make it out of this city before it melts. Here's a Jackson flag. It actually goes this way, but as people say, when you turn a flag upside down, that means the city's in peril. So during this phase of our administration and our Jackson lives, it's upside down, but technically it's like that. So just to point out the Jackson flag, this represents our forestry. The lines with the star in the middle represents I-55 and I-20. We are at the crossroads of Mississippi. The star represents the capital. The blue represents the water or the reservoir around here. The yellow represents, I cannot for the life of me remember. What else did we have? What was it? Oh, I'm going to send you one of these. This is kind of neat. This is a railroad key off of a tree that I've talked about in a video. And these are extremely special to me, but I went ahead and decided to send you one. It's not drilled. It's not finished. The point of these is to make it into a key. So this is basically just a mold blank right now. Last but not least, I know, again, kind of weird, but I'm going to send you a Slim Jim. Now, I would not recommend you using this Slim Jim to open any cars with, but going on Reddit, I'm going to send some. These are my two snacks, like when I'm on the road, 2 for $1. Flamin' Hot Peanuts and Honey Roasted Peanuts. Hot, sweet. Again, I don't know if y'all do not like any of these, and maybe find your neighbor and give them to him or somebody you don't like. Last but not least, another one of my favorite candies is the Giant Chewy Sweet Tarts. So, again, I don't know what availability y'all truly have over there because you know, Reddit being Reddit, you never really know what the heck. They did say something about, um, look, she's hiding. Where are you going? Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi, Carol. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
She was trying to sneak out the door. So anyway, you think we can get all that in the fire array box there? We can do it. We can do it. So anyway, you just get out the way. I think we can. So anyway, I hope that, and if there is any weight room left over, if I get close, I may find, oh, yes, I'm gonna make room for this. USA keychain. USA, USA, USA. Just so you can have that. Oh, I forgot about this. Another one. A best. I put you up a best cylinder. I made you a control, a master, and a change so that you can look. And I even put in the key bitting and how I charted it out. You can't really take those apart, but at least it shows you what a best cylinder is like with the pulling the key out. And I do believe that's it. If I had room, I was going to toss this. This is a very common mailbox lock that you see in private mailboxes, like not at the official post office, but yeah. Show you something like that. It's no big deal again. So I'm going to get this sorted out for the money shot, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, if I had room, if I have another pound, and I can't promise this because this is pretty heavy already, but if I can get it in there, I've got you an exploded Schlage lock that I completely tore down. It's a fully functioning lock with latch and everything, even though I know you guys don't have the same setups. But if you are able to follow one of my videos, I've got several videos of me doing that. I am gonna try my best to get it in there, just so you'll have something fun to kind of put together like a puzzle. So anyway, again, I wanted to thank Darrel and Carole and his son for sending me the package. I just got another one from you guys yesterday. Stop sending me stuff because the shipping's expensive and y'all don't need to go broke sending me stuff. So I'm gonna open that package here in a little bit as soon as I get yours packed up. And I hope you enjoy some of the assortment of stuff. And yes, we're gonna stay in contact with each other. So Darrel, Carole, son, y'all have a great day. And I'm gonna get to packing this up, so enjoy. Or enjoy, because by the time I post this video, you would have told me you got it. So everybody else can see what I'm sending as a locksmith representation. And I know I missed some stuff, but I've got to wait on it. So, you know, it is what it is. So anyway, thanks again, y'all. See ya.
So silly.
So sexy. I know I'm so sexy.
Sexy, and you know it.
Did you say silly?
Silly.
Oh, wow.
Well.
So anyway, that explains why I sent some of the things that I sent, and we hope you and Carole and son are doing well over there in the UK and are having good weather and good tidings and are making a lot of money. So
that's a major bonus.
Yeah, that's the best part. So anyway, you know, enjoy the stuff now that you understand some of what it is. Some of it's antique, some of it's just crap stuff that we have in the U.S., and some of it's good stuff that we have in the U.S. So I just wanted to put out this whole video and say thanks again to Darrel and Carole for sending us the packages, and we hope y'all enjoy it. And everybody else who's watching this, thanks for watching. Make sure and hit that like and subscribe button, and also YouTube's the notification. There's a little bell. YouTube's doing something else funny, and everybody's starting to push for the notifications, which I don't want to push y'all to do that, but you know, we need some likes on the video, and of course the 1 or 2 jackasses that always dislike our video, y'all are a trip. So
But thanks for watching, because
yeah,
you know
it's paid.
you care enough to actually spend the time to watch.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Downvote away, idiot. I mean, anyway,
I
so
don't think that was supposed to come out.
anyway, so going back to the packaging and unpacking, I hope everybody enjoyed it. Darrel Carole, y'all have a great one, and as far as everybody else, we will see you next video.
Bye, guys.